Milwaukee, Wisconsin, the destination for the Hawks. A high-flying finisher and dead-eye sharpshooter. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA. GA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin.
Very dangerous indeed. David Banks. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. John Collins is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Young in at the point. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the center. Young against Holiday. Young's shot is good. Young's got his team on the board to start the game for the Hawks. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. But we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Capella, no good on that one. Good D by Lopez. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Milwaukee. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo has some major hops. At almost 7 feet tall, he makes it look effortless.
Herter passes to Young. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Herter, defended by DiVincenzo. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Herter, no good.
You know, growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe.
Holiday against Young. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively, hard to close off the lane.
Here's Giannis. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
And Clark, they say back in Greece, all of Giannis's basketball shoes were hand-me-downs from his teammates.
Greg, nothing like not having enough to drive you to get more. I mean, clearly, you think about Giannis and his background and where he is now. He and Thanasis oftentimes would take turns playing in the game, swapping the same pair of shoes. Those days are long behind both of them.
Young against Holiday. 8 feet away. And again, it's Atlanta.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Antetokounmpo. Atlanta with the rebound. It's deflected. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
How about the force of that dunk by Capella? Wow.
Williams against Holiday. Unable to get that one. And Atlanta will come the other way. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Taken away by Holiday. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
Williams looking around to the middle and stolen by Portis. And it's the Bucks on the break. Here's Tucker. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
A difficult cover on the break. Tucker can beat you both squaring up and at the rim.
Capella kicks to Gallinari. To the wing on the left. There's 47 seconds left in the first. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And when Gallinari is healthy, he's such an effective player. I mean, a skilled shooter who really helps to space the floor for his team.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Bryn Forbes comes in for Drew Holiday. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Okongwu's checked in. The kick out to Williams. Gallinari wide open. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. The Bucks have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Forbes can't get it to go. The Hawks leading. Bogdanovich left side. Now the dish to Snell. With 1 on the clock. And that one released in time, but no good.
Well, they love to see that kind of defense from Forbes, working hard at all aspects of his game.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Bucks. P.J. Tucker is out there with Portis. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Connaughton in at the small 4. Milwaukee making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Atlanta. And Okongwu slams it in.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Bucks passing it around. And Tucker kicks to Connaughton. Back to Tucker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. Some solid defense from Gallinari. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. And it's in there.
And with good height for a wing player, Gallinari gives defenders problems down low.
Gallinari with the steal. Okongwu kicks to Bogdanovich. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Outside, Antetokounmpo to the paint. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. So for the Hawks, Collins checked in for Gallinari. Kevin Huerter comes in for Bogdanovich. Young is subbed in for Williams. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success. And double teaming him is the only thing that's going to cool him off at this point. He is on a roll.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hawks.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
Lopez with the steal. Giannis with it, and Young picks him up defensively. The Hawks leading by 6. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And he's going up for the alley-oop. The shot by Okongwu, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
We've got 1:55 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Young. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
I absolutely love how Antetokounmpo just has a winning mindset. Consistently, this guy is looking to go all the way to the basket. Has to be devastating trying to stop this guy if you're on defense.
Collins passes to Young. Shot clock at 5. Knocked away. Releases. No good that time. And Milwaukee the other way now. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Now, here's Hunter. Defended by Middleton. Hunter dishes to Collins. Young drives in. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
I don't know if this field goal percentage is sustainable, but if they can stay close to what they've done in shooting the ball, they'll run away with this one.
Atlanta making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Alinari comes in for Hunter. And Tony Snell subbed in for Kevin Huerter.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. Got to appreciate that stop.
For the Hawks, Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Collins. Lou Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. Outside Williams, pass to Bogdanovic. Back to Williams. Over Holiday. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Don't sleep on Williams's ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And here is Williams. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back to the second half of basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome. We saw Trae Young lighting it up in the first half. He had 12 points and a star in his role. And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
On the court for Atlanta, Young and Huerter make up the backcourt. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot.
You know, he attracts a lot of attention, and Lopez making the most of it there to set his teammate up with an open look.
Young taking his time here. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalries. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team. And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the Freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
Now, Giannis. He's got 20. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Giannis has got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
And it's easy to see by Antetokounmpo's performance tonight. He can flat out dominate games at times.
Here's Young. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Offensive rebound, and Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Bobby Portis is checked in for the Bucks. Atlanta also making some changes here. Gallinari, he's checked in for Hunter, and Tony Snell subbed in for Kevin Huerter. Young with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez. A nice shot by Young.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And GA, Chris Middleton over his career, much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
Middleton is most known, quite honestly, for his scoring ability. He's a sniper from outside that you can't afford to lose contact with.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Lopez. Bryn Forbes comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Drew Holiday.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
And that one's good from Connaughton.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Outside Williams. Portis trying to free himself. Williams gets the bucket. And the Hawks lead by 4.
Boy, he twisted his body up right there just enough to create space. Williams so slick and ill-like inside.
Middleton outside. A 3-ball. A D by Bogdanovich. The Hawks leading by 4. Snell dishes to Bogdanovich. Capella finds Williams. Double team on Williams. Gallinari outside. 5 to shoot. Back to Bogdanovich. The pass to Snell. Ring shot on the way. The rebound by the Bucks. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
Snell, the pass to Williams. That one good for 2. Williams has got his 2nd basket of the game.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
And it's Middleton penetrating. Portis, it's good on the putback.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Tony Snell comes in for Hunter. Here is Forbes. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. For the tie, and it's good on the way up. Forbes has got the game tied up here for Milwaukee.
You know, Forbes is slight of frame, guys, but deceptively strong. He can finish through contact if he has to.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
2 on the clock. Misses off the right iron.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Hawks ahead. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. They've got Dante DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Holiday, and it's Connaughton in at the 3. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. The Bucks trail. Now the Bucks moving it up. Holiday is running. Bucket is good.
He's an explosive, athletic guard, and I tell you, the coaching staff must love watching Holiday in the open court.
Collins kicks to Young. Back to Collins. And then Collins slams it in. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Young inside, guarded by Holiday. Capella dishes to Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Banked in off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 2.
And that's a tough shot for an athletic big man like Collins. Finishing through contact is something you've got to be able to do.
Look at this little fella going in there and eating up some glass.
Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's Young. Lays it up and banks it in.
Terrific effort there by Young, really all night. The defense has tried to make adjustments, but he's just stayed one step ahead of him.
And Holiday kicks to Giannis. Trying to get open is Lopez. And Giannis throws it down.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Young outside. Pass to Herter. Down low. Capella with the bucket. 10 points for Clint Capella.
So good to see the role players stepping up in big moments. That's a big basket for Clint Capella.
Collins against Antetokounmpo. The shot will not fall. Collins with some nice D. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. They lead by 4. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That'll be his second foul of the game. In the corner, Collins with it. Hawks passing it around. Here's Herter, defended by DiVincenzo. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Bucks have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Antetokounmpo, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Pass to Hunter. Young outside. And his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor and looking for more.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
Holiday finds DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo inside. Working on Collins. Here's Lopez. Missed it. Even after all those chances. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Lobbed up there for Collins. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Antetokounmpo, no good. So it's the Hawks now. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Young outside to the left wing. 5 on the clock. Stolen by Holiday. Antetokounmpo with the ball. And guarded by Capella. Good on the shot.
And in addition to his great talent, Antetokounmpo has the reputation of being an outstanding leader as well. He's a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations. You love that.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Young from outside. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Atlanta with the W. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for And a few players on the shelf, but the big absence is someone this team is going to be missing tonight. So the Nets starting five. They've got Harris, Harden out there with Irving. Then there's Green, and it's Jordan in at the 5 roaming the paint. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
Here's Giannis, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Well, the adventure begins when DeAndre gets to the line, but I think he's wanting to work hard on his free throws, so it's not a substitution in the last 2 minutes of a game. He wants to get confident stepping up and knocking them down.
And so Jordan nails both of them. Terrific, talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
Jeff Green on the wing. Back to Harden. Shot clock at 6. Good work there as it goes. Harden's got 6.
Offense clicking early here, 3 for 4 to start this one.
Here's Holiday. Middleton outside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. On the wing, Irving. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
On the wing, Giannis. Oh, that was something else.
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. The Bucks shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Now here's Harden. He's got 6. Harris kicks to Harden. To the paint. Claxton with the bucket.
And just a smooth player who reads the floor incredibly well. Harden is always looking to get his teammates involved.
Here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 9. Nets leading by 3. Irving drives in. That one drops for him.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
1:52 left in the first quarter. Now Middleton. And here's Harden. And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter. He can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
I like how Giannis is inviting a little bit more contact and no longer shying away from it.
Harden with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Irving passes to Claxton. The kick out to Irving. Over Holiday. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And stolen by Harris. And here they come. Here's Irving. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Kyrie shooting that kind of floater right there just makes him so much more devastating as a scorer.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Great D that time from Jordan.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our.
Oh, man. Fans love that. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena. Yeah, put some students in the classroom because that's exactly how you move the ball. Kyrie terrific at spotting the open man, and then you got to get it to him.
And Jordan sends it back, and he recovers it. And it's Harden with the ball for Brooklyn. They have a 9-point lead, and it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now, here is Irving. He's got 6. Over Holiday. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, Griffin is going to come to the game with a certain attitude, and nights like this where he's going after domination, he can be dangerous.
James Harden getting it done for the Brooklyn Nets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has... Naturally a ball-dominant player, James Harden talked to us about others setting him up.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal. Of course, I'm playing off.
Giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big games.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Nets enjoying a nice lead here.
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. We've got Brown. Griffin is out there with Harris. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Aldridge in at the center, locking down the middle. Holiday surveying the floor. And the layup falls. Holiday's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Drew's got such a great build, 205, 210 pounds, a bigger guard. Hard to knock him off of his shot.
Sinks the triple.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Holiday with the 3. The shot, no good. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. The shot's good from Griffin.
The inside game of Griffin, very polished and superb at getting into a position where he can cash in.
Here's Holiday, and he uses the glass on the layup. Holiday's got 6 in the quarter.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Irving kicks to Griffin. Back to Irving. To the middle. Here's Aldridge. And Aldridge slams it in.
And not much that gets sped up in LaMarcus Aldridge's game. Right there, you could see the force that he has.
Forbes the pass to Holiday. And it's sent back by Aldridge. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And finished off by Brown.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Here's Holiday. Some solid defense from Brown.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Irving. The rebound by the Bucks. Outside Portis. He can't get that one. Nice D from Aldridge. Brown right side. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. And you played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for him.
No doubt about it. And I think two guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid. I think are the two guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. Irving can't hit.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
So you're saying that he's out there right now protesting in some form or fashion?
And here's Harris from the arc. And it's Connaughton with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And he comes up with the deuce. Holiday's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Irving, a putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Nets lead by 16.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That's his first foul. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Drew Holiday. And then for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Aldridge. Green comes in for Harris. And James Harden subbed in for Kyrie Irving. There's the pass to Claxton. Back to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. No good on that one. Great D that time from Green. Goes up. And the jam by Harden.
And a staple of Harden's attack. Sometimes it seems he's better finishing through contact on the drive.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a sizable lead as the... All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and James Harden was the man in the first. He had 12 points, 2 assists. Thanks for joining us, folks.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the center. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half.
And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there that go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point would be taken number 1. That is a vicious dunk from Holiday there. When you give him room to run, he can take off just like that.
Harden against Antetokounmpo. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. And the dunk by Giannis.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Harden outside. And there's the feed to Jordan. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated.
This guy upping his scoring average every year. Tonight's effort's only going to increase the chances of Giannis to do that again maybe this season.
Here's Harden. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Harden's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And he waited for the last possible minute to get that one off. Made a sick adjustment right before he let it go.
It's Giannis with the drive, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
And last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the world.
And maybe now an MVP at home as a most valuable papa. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day. So you got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already. And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Antetokounmpo, and he gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got 24.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Harden the pass to Jordan, and Jordan slams it home.
And we have a lot of great jumpers in the league, but DJ makes a statement every time. Elbows above the rim that time.
Here's Giannis. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. P.J. Tucker comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Drew Holiday. Stolen by Tucker.
Just waiting for a chance to make a play, and when the pass was
Have it out of pass.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
On the wing, Giannis. Aldridge is covering. Here's Giannis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 31.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Here's Harden. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. Bobby Portis has checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And Harden with the stuff.
And it is easy to get spoiled watching Harden. He's had so many games like this in his career, but you still got to appreciate what he does.
Here's Middleton. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Maybe the best ever at earning free throws. I mean, Harden has mastered the art of contact and still being able to get off the shot.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Bryn Forbes comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Portis with it, picked up by Brown. Left side, Antetokounmpo. Fires the 3. Griffin grabs the board. Nets leading by 11. Here's Harden. Count it, good. 25 points for James Harden.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Griffin against Antetokounmpo. 23 seconds left in the third. Portis finds Antetokounmpo. Off target from three-point range. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Griffin. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Connaughton over Aldridge. And the shot is long.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
And so it's Brooklyn. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Green, Harden out there with Brown. Then there's Harris. And it's Jordan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Green dishes to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
And Green is a critical role player for this team. His passing is really phenomenal.
Middleton against Harris. Shots good by Middleton.
Oh, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Nets leading by 15. Harden scanning the floor. Harris kicks to Green. Back to Harris. Jordan the pass to Green. A shot by Harden. Wide open. A three-pointer no good.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence. Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Harris's shot is off. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Milwaukee. 15-point game.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
Harden dishes to Jordan. Pass to Brown. Harden with it. And Harden with the stuff.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Holiday up top, guarded by Green. And Jordan sends it back.
You can't just throw up stuff like that with DeAndre Jordan lurking around.
For three, Harris. Jordan the pass to Green. On the wing, Brown. Lock at 6. And there's Green on the assist by Brown. Green's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Nets leading by 18. It's Brown with the drive. That one misses. The Bucks have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
That's his second personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Portis. Irving's checked in for the Nets. Good on both. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Harden draws the double. To the inside. The kick out to Irving. No good on the 3. Bucks trail by 16. Giannis inside. Working on Green. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
He's a hard guy to guard everywhere on the floor, but more than anywhere else, Giannis can get you in the paint. That's where he lives.
Green finds Jordan. The Nets working the ball around now. Taken away by Holiday. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Antetokounmpo, no good. From deep. That one's not going to go. And Milwaukee the other way now. It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket for Middleton.
Yep, that's a great look from Giannis there.
The deep three from Harden. And again, it's the Nets missing. Bucks have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Middleton with it. He's picked up by Jordan. And Giannis throws it down.
Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
Harden kicks to Jordan. Outside Irving. Back to Jordan. Harden outside. And Harden with the stuff.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Nets.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for James Harden.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. All free throws good from Drew Holiday.
Such a terrific two-way guy. Drew Holiday isn't just an offensive powerhouse. He loves to play defense. I mean, loves it.
Here's Chioza, guarded by Holiday. Fires from 14. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Here's Llewellyn. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for... look at the injury situation. 2 players injured. One of their stars is out. Something they're going to have to overcome tonight.
2 players injured. One of their stars out. Something they'll have to dig deep to overcome.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Green out there with Simmons. Then there's Howard. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Curry in at the point guard position. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Trying to get open is Lopez. And Giannis with the basket on the assist by Lopez. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. That one goes in.
I didn't think he had the room to get that shot off. I mean, it's not easy with such a bigger man on.
Holiday looking for an opening. Trying to get open is Lopez. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
A deceptive guard. Holiday draws fouls by keeping his defenders always on their heels over the course of the game.
Both free throws good from Holiday. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And here is Curry. Inside. They kick it out to Green. Over Middleton. Simmons on the wing. 4 on the clock. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Holiday against Curry. Pass to Middleton. There's the killer 2-handed slam.
And we all know about Middleton's shooting ability, but don't underestimate his explosiveness at the rim.
Howard finds Milton. Outside, Green. Beyond the arc. Milwaukee with the rebound. Now Middleton. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Now here's Howard. Here's DiVincenzo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Outside for Simmons. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Bucks. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. Then for the 76ers, Harris is checked in for Green. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Shake Milton. And Maxey's subbed in for Curry.
Defends the shot and grabs the rebound. About as big an impact as you can have on a possession.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Oh, improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
Holiday, the pass to Tucker. Tips it. And Antetokounmpo on the follow. Giannis has got 6.
Oh, he's got a role in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Maxey passes to Simmons. And he banks in the layup.
And C-Web, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, Gio. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
Here's Holiday after Ben Simmons' bucket. And stolen by Thybulle. Simmons with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Ben Simmons gets the bucket. Simmons got his second bucket.
You better stay with Simmons, especially on the break. He's dangerous. He leaks out, and he's going to cash in.
Here's Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Simmons passes to Howard. Shoots over Tucker. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
No, you can't let Simmons roam free on the offensive board. He's adept at burning the defense with his athleticism.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The shot by Holiday, no good. And here comes Harris leading the fast break.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
DiVincenzo kicks to Connaughton. It's hauled in by Harris. Howard with a clean look, and that shot was up in time but doesn't go in. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first. This is what Giannis Antetokounmpo recently told us when he...
For me personally, I just want...
And for Giannis, Greg, the consistency from range has been a focal point.
The more accurate he is from outside, the wider the driving lanes become, making him nearly impossible to stop.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
But yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Bucks. They've got Portis. PJ Tucker is out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's Connaughton in at the point.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
And it goes down 2 points.
I mean, he's got a lot of smarts on the court, but Tucker doesn't need to think too much on that assist. He was wide open.
To the paint. It's Korkmaz in the corner. Back to Scott. Over onto Antetokounmpo. And the 76ers tack on 2 more. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Connaughton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Lays it up and banks it in.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Now, here's Maxey. The dish to Harris. Just 5 to shoot. Fades. Passes to Scott. And it's Scott with the jam.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Connaughton passes to Portis. He kicks to Forbes. Back to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now, here's Thibault. Now the pass to Scott. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That's his first foul. Greg, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you know, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Portis, who's checked in for Lopez. Antetokounmpo comes in for Antetokounmpo. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Drew Holiday. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Antetokounmpo. Chris Middleton's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Drew Holiday in for Pat Connaughton. Now here's Curry. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
The setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
Middleton can't get it to go.
Oh, he's not going to miss that shot twice in a row. Trust me.
Here's Simmons. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throw this game.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
I mean, you got to love the skill set Simmons possesses. A nightly triple-double threat. He stuffs the stat sheet.
Now here is Holiday. Good D by Howard.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been an easy layup.
Curry passes to Green. Outside for Curry from the arc. They get it back.
And you need an army to keep Howard away from the basket. He's so superb at snatching up offensive rebounds.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. 6-point game. And Antetokounmpo shames it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Milton kicks to Simmons. Back to Milton. Lopez against Howard. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Bucks have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
The Bucks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the 76ers making a change here. Scott's checked in.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
On its way from Curry for 2. The rebound by the Bucks. Here's Giannis. Tries again. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got his 6th rebound on the night. From deep 3-point range. The shot off that time.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game for the 76ers. The first quarter was pretty even. Their biggest deficit was 6 points in the opening. That's all for now.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
And so in the game for the 76ers, we've got Green. Shake Milton is out there with Seth Curry. Then it's Simmons. And it's Howard in at the center. That one falls. Howard's got the lead up to 7 now for the 76ers.
Oh, it's going to take more than that to stop Howard. He's excellent at fighting off the defense. That's size winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to haul in that rebound.
From deep, Green. Lopez grabs the board. The Bucks shooting here about 46% for the game.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
Here's Simmons. Following the basket by Chris Middleton. Outside, Simmons. Back to Howard. He's off on that one. And Milwaukee the other way now. And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
Now here's Middleton.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And Simmons slams it in.
Demonstrating how fast he is. Simmons enjoys going up to hammer home the alley-oop.
Giannis dishes to Middleton. Green with the block. One-on-one fast break. Simmons passes to Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard.
This is what a point guard should do. Simmons is so adept at noticing when the defense is overcommitted.
Giannis outside. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Now here's Curry. Simmons with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. On its way from Curry for 2. Misses the wing J. Bucks trail by 7. Giannis kicks to Forbes. Got it. Good job in the low post. Forbes has got his 2nd basket of the game.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 11. Howard, the pass to Green. And the 3 off target.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Giannis kicks to Holiday. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Antetokounmpo comes in for Antetokounmpo. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Drew Holiday. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now, here's Scott. Here's Harris. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Bucks trail. Pass to Connaughton. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Maxey passes to Scott. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
59 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Connaughton. Lays it up off the glass. Connaughton's got 6 points.
And so far in the 2nd half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
This game has come to life. They're out there battling now. We didn't see this in the 1st half.
Now, here's Maxey. Thibault with the ball. Forbes with the rebound. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Antetokounmpo. Kept alive. Pass to Connaughton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The Bucks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Shooting for Milwaukee.
The first one falls. So both teams changing it up here.
2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And here's Maxey. He feeds it to Howard.
Never easy trying to mark Howard. I mean, he's terrific at forcing the issue and getting the foul call.
The 76ers shooting their 2nd and 3rd shots at the line right here. And he sinks the 2nd. Just 4 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. And we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Philadelphia ahead. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And Philadelphia has possession. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Love the aggressive mind state. Howard showing how authoritative he is inside.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. The lead is 2. On the wing, Milton. Curry is inside.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
Middleton can't get it to go.
They came close there to tying it up.
That was a really important possession, especially at this stage of the game. Painful miss.
To tie it up. And Lopez with the nice bucket inside. Lopez has got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, true. But we'll see if they can keep forging ahead. For now, we got to give them credit for coming back.
One-on-one fast break. And oh boy, a lot of contact. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
That's the savvy veteran Green. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read right there.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Now the 76ers on the break. Curry with it. And Holiday picks him up defense. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Such an impressive athlete. The way Simmons moves on the drive is so natural and under control.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Tobias Harris is checked in for the 76ers. Free throw no good for Giannis.
We always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
Passes it to Milton. Down low. Here's Howard, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
Well, free throwing was never a strength of Howard's game.
He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
Harris passes to Howard. That shot, no good. Great D that time for Middleton. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Simmons finds Curry. Yes!
Well, he's excellent at seeing the floor. Simmons brings a pass-first mentality to this game.
On the wing, Giannis. Outed by Simmons. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Shake Milton. 40 seconds left to play here in the fourth. To the inside. Oh, that was something else.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
Back to Curry. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Shot on the wing. And again, it's Philadelphia.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Now, Antetokounmpo. So the 76ers win it. They came in here and took care of business like they were the
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interest. It's time for the NBA.
Hey, Kevin.
They're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. And a couple of injuries among their reserves. I expect their starters guys will be ready to do whatever's needed.
2 injuries, one of their stars out, but it's all about how you respond to the adversity.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3. And for Atlanta, Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the center position. And so it's the Hawks hitting on the board first. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating.
Watch out. Antetokounmpo might be soft-spoken, but he's got a mean streak when it comes to attacking the hoop.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Herter passes to Young. Takes it off the glass. Young's got his second basket. And above the rim play, always captivating, Steve. We should see a lot of that tonight.
And Kevin, I'm so excited. You know, I play under the rim, so to get a chance to watch guys play well above, I am getting my popcorn ready. He's able to shift gears in an instant. Hard to stay in front of Holiday on the drive.
Young against Holiday. Young, good.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Young against Holiday. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
Taken away by Holiday. Middleton with it. He's picked up by Collins. Antetokounmpo, no good. The Hawks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game.
Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
Here's Giannis after Clint Capella's bucket, and the basket is good.
How about the effort? You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
And Young kicks to Hunter. Young inside, guarded by Holiday. And Young with the basket on the assist by Hunter.
And Collins said so himself. He believes he'll be a max contract player when he hits free agency.
You know what, GA? I love the confidence from him. And you look year to year, his numbers are improving at an unbelievable rate. He just might get that max contract.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
And you know, Drew Holiday sometimes gets overlooked in the discussion of great point guards, but only because there's so much competition at that position.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. Bogdanovich comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Tony Snell's checked in for Kevin Huerter. And it's Williams in for Trae Young.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now here is Holiday. Out the basket. Holiday's got 6.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Williams looking over the floor. To the middle. Capella kicks to Williams for the 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. The Bucks also changing it up. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Forbes from beyond the arc and then some.
Shooting over 43% from distance during his college career. This is Forbes' specialty.
Left side Williams. Out left to the wing. That's a 2 from Snell. It's rebounded by Portis.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And it's Connaughton missing. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2 for 1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Here's Connaughton. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Cutting his teeth in the Spurs system, Forbes has improved at keeping his eyes up and finding the open man.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Williams. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here is Forbes. Can't get it to fall. From deep. Oh, he got it to go!
I can't believe it.
That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
I didn't think.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Atlanta Hawks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Hawks, what do you guys think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
Hunter is out there, Gallinari. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Williams at point guard. That's the group starting the 2nd quarter for the Hawks.
This is the type of playmaker Lou is. Outstanding at getting it to his open guys.
Tucker with the ball. No points in the game yet for him. That's tipped. And here we go. Hawks running again. Lined up there for Bogdanovich. Right side, Portis. But they recover it. The Hawks leading by 6. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Kevin Herter, he's checked in for the Hawks. Trey Young comes in for Williams. Milwaukee also making some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. And Antetokounmpo subbed in for Chris Middleton.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And again, the Bucks miss. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Atlanta making some changes. Clint Capella comes in for Okongwu. And it's John Collins in for Gallinari.
And Kevin Herter, a young player and a big part of this team's future. He keeps trying to add to his game.
And the area I love that he's improved, I think the most and needs to, is his ball handling. Doesn't have to only look for shots outside. He can attack the rim. He's also is more willing to take the lead in transition and create for others.
Bucks trail by 8. And here's Tucker. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Young taking his time here. Young is double. From deep, Collins. The rebound by the Bucks. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Forbes. The shot, no good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Young outside. Fires the three. Connects from three-point range. Young's got 13.
Stretching the floor like few can. You have to stay connected to Trey at all times.
Antetokounmpo up top. He's guarded by Collins and stolen by Hunter. Here's the break. Lobbed up there for Collins. Now here's Hunter, guarded by Tucker. The pass to Capella. Just 5 on the clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And Young, here we go. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Atlanta making a switch here. Snell's checked in. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Here's Connaughton, defended by Young. And a wide open look for Portis. And too long on the shot.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Herter passes to Snell. And he jams it with authority.
Look at the leaping ability of Tony Snell. Gets up over the defense and slams it in.
Here's Forbes. And the three ball is good. Forbes has got his second basket of the game.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Young outside. Pass to Herter. Takes a three. Another three for Atlanta.
You need a three to answer back. Herter's a good guy to dial up.
Connaughton passes to Antetokounmpo. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Clearly a foul.
Milwaukee shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And he knocks down the first one. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Gallinari comes in for John Collins. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young. Outside Williams. Now the feed to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Forbes can't get it to go.
In a bump this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Okongwu with it. Antetokounmpo's there. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Now, Antetokounmpo. with 4 seconds on the clock. And the dunk by Giannis.
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling and body control for a guy that's Giannis's height, it's really impressive.
And so it's Atlanta. Barely.
Thanks, Kev.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. We saw Trae Young lighting it up in the first half. He had 13 points, and the first few years of Trae Young's career have been fantastic. And that's...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
And here comes Holiday leading the fast break, and the dunk by Giannis.
I mean, a tremendous all-around talent. Drew Holiday keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Antetokounmpo against Young. This is it to Herter. Back to Young. Launches a 3. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got 4 rebounds in this game. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Drew Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level. As usual, beasting inside. John Collins puts defenders in no-win situations.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Outside, Antetokounmpo. It's stolen. Collins with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Hunter kicks to Young. He dishes it to Collins. Back to Young. Lopez with the steal. And here we go. Holiday, the pass to Giannis. And Capella sends it back. Fast break, the Hawks. Collins is running. Feeds it to Young. Over Holiday. Herter passes to Capella, and there it is for him. Capella's got 6 points.
Yeah, credit Herter. Recognizes where the help is coming from, finds the open man.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Collins up top. Out to the right wing. Hunter with it. Now guarded by Middleton. And that one's good. Hunter. And the Hawks lead by 8.
A tough guy who doesn't mind mixing it up. Hunter can do a lot of damage in the paint.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
and they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Taken away by Holiday. Here we go, one-on-one. And Giannis throws it down.
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
Young against Holiday. From deep three-point range. That is off the mark. He's shooting 60% on 6 of 10 shots. That one doesn't go. Good defensive work there by Young. Outside Collins. Three-pointer. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Clint Capella.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Gallinari comes in for John Collins. Bogdanovich is checked in for Kevin Huerter. And it's Williams in for Trae Young. And then for Milwaukee, Bobby Portis comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Chris Middleton. Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Antetokounmpo. PJ Tucker comes in for Drew Holiday. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Okongwu kicks to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. To the left side wing. From deep, Gallinari. And Okongwu slams it in.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
Portis can't get it to go. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. With the lob to Gallinari, and Gallinari throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And we've reached the end of the third. Hawks lead by 9. 2. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. We've got Bogdanovich. Gallinari is out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Williams. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. So that's the Hawks 5. Williams kicks to Gallinari. Outside Williams, 6 to shoot. There's the triple. They get it back. The Hawks working the ball around, and stolen by DiVincenzo. Here's Middleton, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Middleton's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Bucks. Bogdanovich against DiVincenzo. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. There's the 3. Gallinari passes to Hunter. Outside, Bogdanovich. Williams against Holiday. From downtown. Capella, the pass to Hunter. The Hawks again can't hit.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
And the shot goes down. And that's 15 points for Giannis.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
DiVincenzo against Bogdanovich.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. John Collins, he's checked in for Gallinari. Tony Snell comes in for Hunter. Kevin Herter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Trae Young subbed in for Williams. Young drives in, and good that time. And the Hawks lead by 2.
When you have a slick ball handler like Trae Young, you can run pick and roll as much as you like.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Giannis. Atlanta with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That'll be his second foul of the game. Young outside. Pass to Herter. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Young's shot is good.
Trae Young doesn't get rattled and plays very well under pressure.
Collins against Giannis. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night. Lobbed up there for Collins. Stolen by Middleton. Here's DiVincenzo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Good on the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And so he hits both.
And now down to a 1-possession game. Those foul shots, huge.
1:43 left here in the fourth quarter. Young down and drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
With that tight handle, Trae Young can get anywhere on the court he wants to go.
Now here's Middleton, guarded closer. Here's Antetokounmpo, but they get it back. The pass to Holiday. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Tries yet again, and the layup is up and in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points this quarter.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Young against Holiday. Young passes to Herter. Back to Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
Here's Snell, defended by Middleton. Goes back up. It's good.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
DiVincenzo finds Giannis. It's the first that narrows the lead down to just 3.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for the Hawks. Dishes to Collins. Down low. Hunter, the pass to Herter. Second chance shot. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
And they're looking to tie it up. Live to play another period. We'll see what they run right here.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The activity in front of the Brook. And a look at the injury situation. A lot of bodies absent for this team tonight, including a big name. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the small forward position. And looking at the Nets, they've got Harris. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Green. Then it's Harden, and it's Irving in at the 2 spot. Two terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. Here's Holiday following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Back to Holiday. Here's Lopez. And no good. And Brooklyn will come the other way. In transition, here come the Nets. Count that one. Irving's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, what a wizard Kyrie is in the open floor. Utilizes his speed to help create open shots in transition. That's beautiful.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Here's Giannis off the inbound.
And Green's defense, very important to this team's success. The way he gets up in the face of whoever he's guarding, it becomes infectious to the rest of his game.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And the foul on Joe Harris. That's his first foul. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
So it's the Bucks now. 8-point game.
And you can see they're struggling from the field.
And nothing is falling for him right now. Here's Irving. Now Jordan. Harris outside. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Middleton. For Milwaukee, they've got a paltry 0 of 6 from the field here in what's been a very difficult start for them.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Now here's Harden. Fires from the wing. Out to Harris. Irving with a clean look. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Irving's got 9.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
There's Giannis. It's good.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Now here's Harden. 7-point differential. And he converts the layup.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Over Green. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, it's just solid awareness by Brook Lopez, working hard to get his team a second opportunity.
Holiday against Harden. Harris inside the line. Offensive rebound taken away by Holiday. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it, the fast break chance. And it's blocked by Jordan.
Boy, the wingspan of DeAndre Jordan. This guy sends it back with a message.
Marcus Aldridge is checked in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Green. The Bucks also with the sub. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Now here's DiVincenzo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Nets leading by 7. Irving attacking. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Bucks shooting a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. Holiday, the pass to Tucker. Inside, and stolen by Aldridge. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Out to Harris. Latrey. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Good on the bucket.
You know this, if you're open, you can count on Brook Lopez to find you. He uses his height to spot open teammates.
Here is Harden following the basket by Chris Middleton. It's Harden with the drive. Irving dishes to Harden. There's the lob to Aldridge. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got 4 rebounds in this game. Tucker finds Lopez. The kick out to Holiday. Back to Lopez. It's hauled in by Claxton. Irving for 3. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got his 4th assist in this one.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Nets out in front. They're up by 10. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. They've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Chris Middleton. And it's Connaughton in at the 2. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Bucks on defense. Trailing here by 8.
Come to me.
Irving for 3.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Here's Forbes. Nice move. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Beyond the arc. But they'll get another chance. Griffin kicks to Irving. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Here's Connaughton. Another shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
Whew, that's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks, because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game, because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant, and yeah. Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great human being. With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Irving for 3. Harris against Middleton. Here's Brown. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Bucks trail by 5. Aldridge, the pass to Griffin. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Bobby Portis.
A primary scorer for his team. Griffin also has a knack for drawing fouls on the way up.
So for the Nets, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Aldridge. And James Harden has subbed in for Kyrie Irving. The Bucks also with the sub. Holiday's checked in. Yep, that one goes. Holiday's got his second bucket.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Harden scanning the floor. Griffin trying to get open. Yep, that one goes in there. Harden's got 6.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Stolen by Harden. And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball. 14 feet away. Harris, no good. Bucks trail by 7. 2 minutes. Forbes can't get it to go. Fast break. Here we go. Pass to Griffin. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Fast break. Milwaukee. Portis with it. He's picked up by Jordan. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
Green, he's checked in for Blake Griffin. And then for Milwaukee, Lopez comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. Harden kicks to Harris. They get it again. Harden the pass to Jordan. He dishes it to Green. Brooklyn now working with a new shot clock. Bucks trail by 5. There's Portis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
The Bucks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Middleton's checked in. It's Harden with the drive.
Boy, what a job defensively. You couldn't play that any better.
Portis can't get it to go. Nets leading by 3. Harden against Lopez. They grab their own miss. The kick out to Brown. He tries for 3. Let's keep it alive. On the wing, Green. And again, it's the Nets missing. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Middleton can't get it to go.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Harden way outside. Another miss by Harden.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
High post shot. Jordan trying to free himself up. Another miss by Harden. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. The shot by Middleton, wide open. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
Now they're going to switch the call. There is no doubt in looking at the replay that he got it off in time.
Well,
and some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Net.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime. It's Brooklyn out in front at the half. They lead by 1 point. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
Man, their fans know how to give their team a lead.
And that...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Kyrie Irving. Green is out there with Jordan. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Harden in at the 1.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And stolen by DiVincenzo. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. And the dunk by Giannis.
savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Trying to break that ice cold streak.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Bucks leading by 3. Holiday left side. Good work defensively by Harden.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And a lot of attention on Antetokounmpo's offense, but don't sleep on the D. He can defend every part of the court and does it with intensity.
Here's Harden. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Here's Holiday. Banked in off the glass. Holiday's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bucks.
Not everything fell for him in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride.
Harris outside. To the paint. Here's Jordan. That shot misses. Great D that time from Middleton. Here's Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
Irving finds Harden. Back to Irving. And the layup's good off the glass. Irving's got 19 points. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like you.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But 2 other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. 2 guys, when you look at those 2, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
That one is off.
Well, you know what DeAndre Jordan is going to bring to the table every night. Great effort, incredible presence on the backboards, a ton of length defensively. Love everything he does for you.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Harden. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Green. Griffin's checked in for Joe Harris. And it's Bruce Brown in for Irving.
Hey, guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. Maybe there's some bad blood between those 2.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. The pass to Connaughton. And it's sent back by Aldridge. And he's able to get it back. Portis can't get it to go.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Claxton the pass to Aldridge. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Aldridge has got his first 2 points.
A favorite spot of Aldridge's. He likes to operate as close to the rim as possible.
Kicks to Tucker. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Luwawu is checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Tyler Johnson in for DeAndre Jordan.
I'll tell you, they come out of the locker room, they are a step slow on the defensive end.
Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Aldridge. Shoots over Portis. Here's Luwawu, guarded by Tucker. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Blake Griffin.
And how about Griffin continuing to own the paint? A fantastic power forward with good touch from there.
Here is Forbes. 4 seconds left. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Bucks have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6. That's good from Forbes. He's perfect from the line this time. He got it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the 4th quarter. PJ Tucker is out there with Portis. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Holiday. And it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard. Holiday with it. Nets trail by 4, and so they foul intentionally. Joe Harris is checked in for the Nets. Milwaukee also making some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Giannis comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Pat Connaughton. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game. Irving for 3. The offensive rebound.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? 4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Antetokounmpo. Lopez dishes to Middleton. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling and body control for a guy that's Giannis's height, it's really impressive.
Irving against DiVincenzo. Irving can't hit. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They lead by 4.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Giannis inside. Defended by Griffin.
Simply crushing it right now. So much more accurate in the second half than he was in the first.
And Middleton with the block. Fast break, Milwaukee finishes the break with a slam.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
To the inside, Griffin, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And Griffin has battled knee injuries during his career, but his persistence is incredible. Still a nightly double-double threat.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Claxton's checked in.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Holiday with it, picked up by Harris. Here's Middleton, and it's blocked. One-on-one fast break. Here's Irving. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got his 6th rebound on the night. And he's going to get whistled for that foul. Gee, that was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Green's checked in. Here's Middleton, and it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
And that was a big-time finish. Middleton with the strength now to get hit and still complete the play.
Here's Irving. And no good that time. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Here's Giannis. And Middleton the bucket on the assist from Antetokounmpo. And now a 9-point Bucks lead.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
Irving drives in. Milwaukee with the rebound. Lopez has got 8 rebounds in this game. Middleton against Harris. Irving with the steal. And here comes Harden leading the fast break. And here's Harris from the arc. But they recover it.
The momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Back to DiVincenzo. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Good on the shot. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bucks.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Milwaukee.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Giannis.
He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Deflects the pass. Fast break, Milwaukee. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks, for moments away. They gather at the... Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on Payday.
Hey, Kevin.
Growing together and staying healthy. Two important parts. Thanks, D.A. And they're dealing with 2 injuries. One of their stars is out. No doubt that'll have an impact on the game.
2 injuries, one of their stars out, but it's all about how you respond to the adversity.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5. And for the 76ers, they've got Curry, and Simmons is out there with Howard. Then it's Shake Milton, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Outside, Antetokounmpo. The shot's good from Lopez. And for our viewers tonight, don't blink. Clark, you might miss something.
Do not blink. Do not put your eyes on your popcorn or whatever snack you're having while you're watching this one. They get up and down in a hurry, both of these squads. Execution on the fast break will probably determine the outcome in this one. Fast break points, a big stat to keep an eye on. And Giannis is a beast, the Greek freak, a dominant player on the offensive end.
Now, here's Milton. Defended by DiVincenzo. Milton the pass to Simmons. He feeds it to Howard. Back to Simmons. 4 on the shot clock. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And Simmons is quite used to being in tight spots. So smart and clever at finding ways to get out of it.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Here's Giannis. Lopez tips it back in.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Simmons passes to Howard. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. Inside. Here's Simmons. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Simmons got his second bucket of the game to go.
A precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
And Holiday kicks to Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by Howard. The 76ers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Comes up empty down low.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Outside for Curry. Howard against Lopez. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Milton up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Off the board, it's Green. You see why he's got multiple NBA titles. I mean, he plays with smarts and heart.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Middleton finds Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by Green. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And they're on the break. Here's Middleton. Keeps it alive. And Antetokounmpo on the follow.
You know, Antetokounmpo, for all of his skills and talent, he's a worker. This guy likes to grind and takes a lot of pride in outworking people on the board.
Now here's Curry. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Howard, the pass to Curry. Fires the 3. They get the rebound. Here's Simmons. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Boy, that's a great effort from Simmons, guys. He might have point guard skills, and he's got plenty of those, but he can bang inside, too.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Dwight Howard.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. That one good for 2.
Well, that's a sweet spot for Harris, guys. I mean, all he needs is a little separation. He's good to go.
Giannis against Harris. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. On the wing, Harris. Antetokounmpo defending, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. The Bucks trail. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Connaughton, and there's the pass to Portis. And stolen by Scott. Harris finds Thibault. Back to Harris. And here's Maxey. Pass to Harris. Left side, Scott. It'll count. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. 76ers on top, up 3. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching.
Being able to go through adversity and come out strong.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
They're crashing the offensive glass hard, too. I mean, they've dropped in several second-chance baskets.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so, in the game for the 76ers, actually out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Mike Scott. Then there's Harris. And it's Korkmaz in small forward. And here comes the break. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And Clark, how about the 20th pick back in that 2019 draft? Matisse Thybulle, fantastic defensive specialist who has an evolving offensive presence as well.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. His defense is really outstanding and NBA ready from the day he got into the league. He'll improve on offense. You know that. He'll work at it, and he'll get better. I think he has tremendous instincts on and off the ball. Great length and speed and athleticism. He's a terror defensively.
Here's Portis. And good that time. Portis has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Bucks. And here's Maxey. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Simmons is checked in. And then for Milwaukee, Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Drew Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Over Scott. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The 76ers lead. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Howard's checked in for Mike Scott. Green comes in for Harris. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Korkmaz. And it's Seth Curry in for Maxey. Just 5 on the clock. Simmons against Giannis. Another miss by Philadelphia. Bucks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo is just a blur. I mean, I don't know how a 7-foot guy with that wingspan and all legs and arms can be a blur, but man, he's like a lightning bolt when he gets room to roll to the basket.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Don't you love the chemistry? Those guys work so well together in the open floor.
The 76ers trail by 3. Simmons looking around. Curry passes to Simmons. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable, and there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
And I love that list. You're right on.
With Ben Simmons, his wheelhouse is in close. The closer he is, the more dangerous he is.
Holiday against Curry. Curry with the steal. Oh, and here we go with Simmons. Nobody back. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
You could see Lopez tracking that shot the whole way. Nice awareness from him and a terrific rejection as well.
And they've been working hard on the offensive glass here in the second, and it's paying dividends. They're getting a lot of second chance points.
And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant one foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Philadelphia. The Bucks also with the sub. Tucker's checked in. Antetokounmpo against Simmons. Here's Tucker. Giannis passes to Lopez. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. And Simmons slams it in.
Phenomenal timing that time, guys, from Simmons. I mean, leaving the ground once the pass was released and then tearing the basket almost out of the glass.
Here's Giannis. The layup missed.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
The 76ers shooting their second and third free throws tonight. He misses the free throw.
And when you think of Howard, defense and rebounding immediately comes to mind. I mean, he knows his role and plays it pretty well.
Here's Tucker. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the mop. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. Ben Simmons putting in some incredible work. He had 13 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. And
we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
Simmons against Giannis. Middleton looking it over. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Howard's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right now.
The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Holiday. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. And it's 6 points for Drew Holiday.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
Milton finds Curry. Green with the ball. All alone. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Well, he just didn't make the catch, didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
Mike Scott's checked in for Dwight Howard. The Bucks also changing it up. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Portis, the pass to Forbes. Portis in the post. Scott's there. And it's blocked by Simmons.
Well, you got to respect the athleticism and the willingness to defend that Simmons has. I mean, he's a skilled shot blocker, too.
From the stripe. Misses off the left iron.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
Portis can't get it to go.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it. And you can learn a lot about rebounding by watching this guy. Look at the fundamentals there on the box out.
Connaughton passes to Middleton. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Boy, I like the finesse and the focus that Middleton plays with. I mean, that's part of what allows him to finish off these tough hoops.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Harris is checked in for Simmons. Korkmaz comes in for Green. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Shake Milton. And Maxey's subbed in for Curry. Just 4 to shoot. For 3, Harris. The 76ers with another miss. Bucks trail by 3.
And Tobias Harris, a crusader for a cause that isn't talked about too much. He has a huge concern about sleep deprivation and the effects it has on athletes.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? While it's not talked about a lot, it is gaining ground in all kinds of circles, particularly in the world of sports, the whole sleep deprivation idea. And Harris is a guy who's conscientious and thoughtful. I love the fact that he's bringing this to his teammates' attention because it's critical. And he's certainly passionate about it. We'll see how much wind it gets with him speaking up on it.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Great positioning on the putback. Portis has got his second basket.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
Bucks trail by 3. There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. Connaughton, Portis, he can't get it to go. And the 76ers go the other way with it.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Feeds to Forbes. Good on the bucket.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Philadelphia's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Thibault, the pass to Scott. Knocks it loose. And it's Scott with the jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. 76ers ahead, leading by 3. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Simmons is out there with Tobias Harris. Then there's Maxey. Then there's Howard. And it's Korkmaz with the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Bucks trail by 5. Holiday looking for an opening. Back to Antetokounmpo. Looking to get back on track here. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And really, Antetokounmpo never stops attacking. I mean, he's always in attack mode. He really forces the defense's hand. He keeps pressure on them at all times.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Danny Green, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. And it's Seth Curry in for Maxey. Curry dishes to Simmons. Outside Curry. Back to Simmons. Pass to Howard. The feed to Simmons. Rebound, Milwaukee. Lopez has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And Antetokounmpo is really an absolute terror in the open floor. I mean, love seeing a guy his size run the floor the way he does. Wow, impressive.
Curry passes to Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Here's Antetokounmpo. He gets that one.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Milton finds Howard. Simmons on the wing. He's looking for Howard and finds him. And Howard with the stop.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Bucks trail by 3. Here's Antetokounmpo. Can't hit that one. Simmons with the defensive effort. On the wing, Green. Offensive rebound.
You know, I think they need to send more bodies to the boards at the offensive end. They had a good thing going there in that first half.
Holiday with it, and it's Howard picking him up. The kick out to Holiday. Lopez inside. He's guarded by Howard. Middleton can't get it to go. And so Simmons will bring it up for Philadelphia. Leading by 5. And Howard with the stop.
Yeah, I like the fact that Howard is really good at staying aggressive when he knows he's hot. In attack mode on the offensive end.
Here's Holiday. Got a piece of it. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. DiVincenzo can't hit it. The 76ers leading by 7. Down low. Simmons dishes to Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Simmons against Giannis. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And again, the Bucks miss.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and it was maybe a step out of his range.
Green, no luck.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Holiday gets the bucket.
You know, when you see Antetokounmpo make a pass like that,
tells you just how much he's matured and grown as a player and decision maker.
Simmons against Giannis. Green left side. Back to Simmons. To the paint, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And it's Milwaukee's ball. 7-point differential. And it's Giannis missing.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And here's Simmons for 3. DiVincenzo with the rebound. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Middleton is most known, quite honestly, for his scoring ability. He's a sniper from outside that you can't afford to lose contact with.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And so the 76ers can now just hold on to the ball. Harris passes to Maxey. Here's Brasdeikis. Kicks it to Harris. Over to the left wing. So the 76ers win it. They didn't make it easy. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.